What are the biggest gaps in segmenting healthcare professionals and patients using digital tools? So all large organizations, be it Dr. Reddy's, Wockhardt, Cipla, anyone, so they are having digital tools in place, but still there are gaps in terms of segmenting. Yes, I understand the quality of data collection is a question mark. Apart from this, what are the biggest gaps which you feel, assuming that we have the right data in place, what stops the pharma marketeer in terms of segmenting the healthcare professionals and patients?
There is a term which I always use in my book called hyper-personalization. This particular hyper-personalization is something which is required, and in pharma marketing, we have been using this particularly for KOLs, KBL, and all those aspects, right? I think all my pharma colleagues will understand. Now, what has happened is with the digital coming in play and with the UCPMP getting its teeth on, this is something which is going to be very, very difficult. So it is going to be only the ethical tools which is going to be there. There is only one way for the pharma marketers now. Number one is you upskill your field force. Invest on the training so that he or she can engage with the customer. Second is when you're doing a segmenting, particularly from a marketing point of view, we have to make sure that the communication of our maybe visual aids or leaflets, that should be purely benefit based. And again, we can create our communication, what is in my control, from customer to customer. This I'm saying something very different, that if we can have, two kinds of communication, one is for the mass and one is for the class, and which can, be customized by the rep there itself, and we train them accordingly. That is where the healthcare pharmaceutical brand managers will be able to use the tools, whether you're using digital tool like iPad or tabs, or you're using hard one. I'm not in favor of any particular thing. I'm not promoting iPads or something like that. But मैं ये कहता हूँ कि whatever you are doing, you do it effectively so that our last end person is able to communicate to the doctor effectively, engage with the doctor effectively. So digital tools are there. For example, these days we are using iPads and dynamic iPads. But what happens is when we are segmenting the doctors, one communication goes to all. I'm talking from the marketing perspective. One communication that has to change. And if we are using digital tools, it is very easy to customize my communication for A class doctor, B class doctor, and C class. I hope I have made my point